ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः।
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः
यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः 19th श्लोक कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणम् अमाहुः पण्डितं बुधाः त्यक्त्वा कर्मफलासङ्गम् नित्यतृप्तो निराश्रयः कर्मण्यपि प्रवृत्तोऽपि नैव किञ्चित् करोति सः। So many words by which the jnani is indicated. Nitya triptaha, atmaratihi, atma ishtaha, atmanandaha, nirashayaha, nirashayaha also. Tasya vipashayaha nasti, we saw in the shloka, sarvabhuteshu Kaschidapi vipashrayah. And another word, the previous shloka, Jnanagni Dagda Karmanam, referring to the person. Jnanagni Dharma, it is Jnanagni Dharma Karmanam. So it is Vidya Bhakti Ekavacham. That is the word for Pandita. Pandita is another word. Jnanagni Dagda Karma. It's a name of the Jnani. Brahmavit. Brahmavit, Atmavit, Brahmavit Varishtaha, Brahmavit Varyaha. All these words indicate Jnani. You can see the connection between these shlokas. The same words are used. Yapashyaha, Nirashyaha. Karman yabi pravrittopi. Neva kinchit karoti saha.
Naiva kinchit karoti saha.
Why I said all this? These are your homework. You have to dwell on the shloka to see the connection. If you see one shloka, you will see you can connect to so many shlokas. Where the Jnani Varanam is not only in Sutta Prajna, it is there in many places. Even the third chapter, what we saw now. But Atmaratihi, Atmani Santushtaha, that is Jnani Varana only. All these are descriptions of the Jnani. The previous shloka also. Yasya Sarvet Samarambaha. So Jnanagir Darkama. Similarly, the next shloka. Nirashir Yata Chittatma. Yakta Sarva Parigraha. Shariram Kevalam Karma. Kurvannapnoti Kilbisham. Kurvannapnoti. Kurvannapnoti. Kurvanna apnoti. So you have to split sandhi properly. What will happen if it is kurvan plus apnoti? Kurvan plus apnoti. Just I don't want to make it a grammar class, but I'm asking those who know can tell. Kurvan plus apnoti.
Get apnoti.
No, not the meaning. I'm not asking the meaning. Okay. Meaning. Kurvan plus apnoti. Vyakaranam grammar is there. Kurvan apnoti. Sorry?
Kurvan is
It's a Namudagama.
Yamatagama will come. Kurvan plus apnoti. What is he? Asmin plus iti. What happens? Asmin iti, right?
Yes.
Asmin plus iti. Asmin iti. Yamatagama comes. So here also, Kurvan plus apnoti possible. Yes or no?
yes.
Yeah, Namudagama.
Not Yamutagama. Kurvan plus apnoti is possible, I'm saying, but that is not here. Kurvan plus apnoti, Yamutagama will come. Yes or no? Yes. But it is not apnoti, Kurvan na apnoti. Na plus apnoti, savana dirgha sandhi. Kurvan plus napnoti, Kurvan napnoti. Suppose separated. Just no sandhi there, in fact. Na plus apnoti only sandhi, savana dirgha sandhi. What is this? I'm teaching grammar in class. Okay, you have to see this word properly. That is why I'm saying. Kurvan napnoti. We saw this shloka in the last class, right?
Yes.
Did we see this? Completed this shloka, I think. So, Kurvan plus, there's no sandhi. There's no plus. Kurvan, then na apnoti. You have to do the sandhi vicheda like that. That is why I give the example. Asmin plus iti, asmin iti. Yamutagama will come. That is nakara preceded by rasva, followed by rasva, followed by ach. Yamutagama will come. Kurvan plus apnoti also Yamutagama will come. Then also form would be Kurvan apnoti. If you split, then Kurvan apnoti kilbisham. Right?
Yes. Yes, right.
Shariram kevalam karma. Who? This person, Jnani, Kurvan, karma Kurvan, apnoti kilbisham. He gains papam that meaning will become different. Not meaning will not become evil. The meaning is absurd. See, Nirashihi, this Jnani who is Nirashihi, the Jnani is has got Jnani is free from Ragadvesha. That is called Nirashihi. Nirashihi. Then Nirashihi means free from Ragadvesha. That is Nishkamaha, this person, Jnani, Yatachittatma. This Atma, which is, that is my body, mind, sense complex, it is Yatam, it is Yata, it is well restrained. It's got Shama Dama. I told the last class, Shama, Shami is a Shami and Dami. And Tekta Sarva Parigraha, all the Parigraha, he has given up the Parigraha, possessions. He need not give up physically, he has to give up the sense of possession. That is what sannyasa is. Sannyasa is not giving up objects, not giving up possessions. In fact, you don't possess anything. What is there to give up? If you possess anything, you can give up. Even the body, you don't really, you don't have this forever. The body you possess, you have only for the time being. In fact, this body is not yours. You are the trustee of the body. What is that you possess really? What is that? It is yours. Nothing. This body is also not yours. After that, somebody is going to take the body. Somebody is going to burn the body. How will we burn the body? Nobody knows. Whether he will use kerosene or petrol, Bhagavan only knows. The body is not yours. It is somebody. Somebody has to take care of the body when a child is born. While living is also, we depend on somebody. After gone also, it is others take care of the body. While living, you maintain it. So what is that really you possess? You don't possess anything. You are possessed by the sense of possession. You give up that. That is called sannyasa. Giving up the sense of possession, giving up the sense of ownership, that is what real tyaga, real sannyasa is. Not physically giving up. Physically, you don't physically giving up means you cannot give up the body. You can give up things. You can give up things physically, but in the mind it will be there. So that's why we say antara sannyasa, Mohotan bhagya sannyasa, antara. Even in the vyavahara, while living, this attitude is important. Even if it is not a spiritual attitude, even for the one who dwells in this vyavahara to the core in depth, or in vyavahara, this attitude is important. Otherwise, he will have problem, he will have worries, he will have anxieties, he will have dukkha all the time. And here we are talking about it as a spiritual attitude. Therefore, this is a simple common sense. From the spiritual standpoint, one thing that we know. Even from the material standpoint also, the person who is sane person, if he thinks a little, he will understand. What is that I really possess? I don't really possess anything. That possession means that which is yours all the time. There's nothing yours all the time. You own anything only for the time being. It is like owning the seat in a train or a bus till the journey is completed. After that, it becomes somebody else. What is that? You say it is my seat. What is your seat? You possess the seat. How long? Till the journey is completed. That also, you cannot say you possess. You enjoy, it is given to you. You borrowed it, you bought it. Therefore, you enjoy. Similarly, the shariram also is bought by you. You paid for it, you got it. It is like a car, any vehicle, or a house. You bought it. Therefore, you use it. You properly use it. Enjoy it. But this body is mine. That is identification. That is possession. That you cannot. That a sane person will not have that attitude even for the car. He very well knows the car is different from me. Similarly, the body is also different from me. As a car is owned by me, similarly, this shariram is also owned by me. As I take care of the car, similarly, I take care of the shariram. So it means shariram is obviously different from you. This is a simple understanding. So from the spiritual standpoint, what we say, this is all given to you by Ishvara. You are the trustee of this body. So therefore, it's your responsibility to take care of the shariram. Don't abuse it. Don't misuse it. For a jnani who doesn't have even sharira vibhanam, and therefore it doesn't have dependency on anything which requires more than, it doesn't require more than a minimum things only required for maintaining the body. A roof above the head, food, and dress, vastram. More than that, what is required? And what do you call? Yeah, a kapala for bhiksha patra, that's called kapala. More than that, not required. Even if the person is an exalted spiritual person, then the tree shade is enough. A tree is enough. So therefore, tyakta sarva parigraha. The tyakta is not physically is giving up. It just drops. All the possessions drop from the person because of jnanam. That person is tyakta sarva parigraha. It is not something deliberately you do. You can do deliberately, fake it and make it. Sannyasa can be taken to fake it and make it. But mere sannyasa, one cannot gain jnanam. That sannyasa should be supported by this knowledge, this jnanam. Then only by sannyasa will give moksha. Therefore, real sannyasa is giving up the sense of possession. That anybody can do, whether it is a sannyasi or a grihastha or anybody else for that matter, any ashrama, any varna, anybody. That is jnana. That is the sign of jnana. Giving up the sense of possession. That also you cannot do deliberately. How we can do? By jnana, atma jnanena. So therefore, tyakta sarva parigraha was given up. The translation we say, was given up all possessions. Who can he give up? Deliberately? No. By jnanam, it just drops from the person. Tyakta sarva parigraha. Therefore, that person now, shariram kevalam karma. Karma which is required for sharirartham. Shariram is sharirartham, sharira yatrartham, karma, kurvan. If you don't split this, kurvan na apnoti, what will happen? Kurvan apnoti kilpisham. For the sustenance of the body, for the sustenance of the body, he does karma, and therefore he will incur papam. If you split like that, that is not the split. Kurvan plus na plus apnoti. Sandhi vicheda to be done like that. Kurvan plus na plus apnoti. It is an important, is an interesting thing. Please note this. It is not nyamuttagama. Did you all think it is nyamuttagama? How many of you thought it is nyamuttagama?
Yeah, Guruji.
Nyamuttagama you thought? Sangametraji.
No, Sharanji.
Yes. Okay, very good. If you don't think it is fine, otherwise the meaning will become problem. Kurvan na apnoti kilbisham. Right?
Yeah.
Kurvan plus na plus apnoti, savana dirghasanti. Kilbisham is papam, dosha. So na apnoti iti. This shloka we saw. Now the next shloka we will read. All these are beautiful shlokas. Shloka number 22. Yadrchala
यदृच्छालाभसन्तुष्टो
द्वन्द्वातीतो विमत्सरः
द्वन्द्वातीतो विमत्सरः
समसिद्धावसिद्धौ च
समसिद्धावसिद्धौ च
कृत्वापि न निबध्यते. Another beautiful shloka. Krutva api na nibadyate. Kaha karta is given in the shloka. Kaha yadrchala basantushtaha Dvandvatitaha Vimatsaraha Siddhava Siddhau Sama Buddhihi Yasya Asti Saha Krutva Api Nibadyate Badyate Badadatu Bandana Na Badyate not bound is not bound Kritva Api even though Karma Kritva Api even though it does karma Kritva Api Na Nibadyate not bound. If it doesn't do karma for the maintenance of the sharira maintenance only. Sharira maintenance, not that you will take special care of the body. Prarabdha is that prarabdha adhinatvat. So whatever is required for the shariram, annam, vastram, that vasasthanam, all these things. That is minimum thing required. So therefore, by that only you can maintain this body. So whatever is required for that, that only it does. By that one cannot conclude he is doing karma. Why? Because you see the attitude. Yadricha labha santushtaha. Yadrichaya. Yadricha labha santushtaha is, Yadricha is not asked for. Not asked for. It has come without asking, without planning. It doesn't plan. That is kama sankalpa varjitaha, we saw before. It doesn't have any plan. It doesn't have any plan to gain anything later or now. So he has got desire, therefore one who has got desire, he only will plan. But this person doesn't have desire, therefore he doesn't plan, doesn't have sankalpa. So therefore, since he doesn't have any plan, doesn't have any sankalpa, doesn't want specifically anything, so whatever comes is contented, is satisfied. So therefore, yadricha labha santushtaha. Santushtaha, this person is happy, is contented, labha with the gaining of anything. Idrichaya labha, idricha labha. So idricha labhena santushtaha, this person, without asking, whatever he gains, whatever it comes, not gains, whatever it comes. Labha means gaining, whatever comes. That also by the prarabdha. If prarabdha is there, even if the person, if he is in the midst of a forest, he will get food. Pujya Swamiji once he said, even if the person is caught in a thick forest, if prarabdha is there, he will get food. Something will fall from the tree and that becomes your annam. If prarabdha is not there, that meal is not for you, then you will not get. So it all comes. Whatever is supposed to come, it will come. Nobody can take away from you. That is the thing. So therefore, Jnani doesn't plan, doesn't ask, it comes. So whatever comes, he is satisfied. Therefore, it doesn't complain, no complaints about anything. He doesn't have any plan for the future. Therefore, he works now. It doesn't do. He doesn't regret for what had happened also. So whatever happened. What is going to happen, it will happen. Whatever comes, let it come. I'm contented, I'm satisfied. Because I enjoy this luxury called the shariram. The shariram is a luxury. Luxury is, he enjoys, he looks upon the shariram as the luxury. So that is itself is enough. So therefore, not complaining about the past or the present or wanting to gain anything in future, those are the characteristics of the samsari. But this person is not like that. Therefore, idricha labha santushtaha. Dvandva atitaha. Dvandva atitaha. Dvandva atitaha. Dvandva is sukha dukkha, labha, alabha, jaya, ajaya. So, dvandvam atitaha. Yeah, atitaha in gato dhatu, ta pratyaya. Dvandvam atitaha. One who gone, one who has gone above the dvandva, the pairs of opposites. How can one goes beyond the pairs of opposites? The person lives in this world. How can he go beyond the pairs of opposites? Sukha, dukkha, labha, alabha, jaya, ajaya, all these things. That is, pairs of opposites will be there. Dvandva will be there. But he is not affected by it. Therefore, dvandvam atitaha. Pairs of opposites being there, sukha dukkam being there, heat and cold being there, shitoshna, but this person doesn't have any complaints about that. Whether it is shitam or vishnam, no complaints. Therefore, dvandvam atitaha doesn't have complaint about this dvandva. Then vimatsaraha. Vimatsaraha is matsara, jealousy. Vimatsaraha means jealousy. Vimatsara means free from jealousy. Matsara is jealousy. Vimatsaraha is vigataha, matsaraha, yasmat, saha. From whom that matsara, the jealousy, the competitiveness. That is why he is a sannyasi. That's why he is aloof, away from the world, doesn't get involved in the competition. When everybody competing for a thing, he will not compete. He will be free, he will be aloof, he will not be participative. Because he is free. Only when you are bound, you will compete with others, wanting to gain. But he has gained what is to be gained. Kritakrityaha. Doesn't have anything to gain by going after this artha, dharma, artha, kama, purushartha. That competition is only in the world is only after this dharma, artha, kama. The competition is only among the seekers of dharma, artha, kama. There is no competition with regard to moksha, purushartha. If with regard to moksha, purushartha, probably if competition is there, then that would be healthy competition. People competing, who will get moksha first? That would be a healthy competition. In fact, that is not a competition at all. So, vimatsaraha means it doesn't have this competitive, that spirit. It doesn't have. So, therefore, this success in gaining artha kama, dharma artha kama, it doesn't matter for this person. So, therefore, vimatsaraha. Iti. All these words, they present the characteristics, the guna of the jnani. Then samasiddha, samasiddhavasiddhocha. Siddha, success. Asiddha, the failure. Siddhascha, asiddhascha. Siddhavasiddhau, dvandva samasa. Samasiddhavasiddhau. So with regard to siddhi and asiddhi, with regard to this siddhi and asiddhi is samaha. Is samaha. So, samaha means is similar, is even-minded, because he doesn't label any situation or any accomplishment as success or failure. Pujya Swamiji says, it's all experience. There is no failure, really speaking, there is no success. You label your experience as success and failure, but it's all nothing but experience. When you have raga for it, then you name it as success or failure. Similarly, when you have dvesha, if you have desha for something which you don't want, you will get, then you will say it is failure. When you have raga for something you don't get, then you will say it as a failure. So failure and success is a term really which the person gives for the experiences. Coloring, you color the experience. That is our contribution. We do this adhyasa. This is also an adhyasa. Superimposing a particular experience as success or failure. Really what it is only success. For us, for a spiritual person, everything is success. There is no failure, really speaking. Anyway, for this Samasiddha Siddha, it doesn't label anything as success and failure. Therefore, there is no success and failure. It's all an experience. And for this person who is always with Brahma, Atmanubhuti, who sees Brahma everywhere, for him everything is Brahma. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavi Astini, Shunischaiva Shupakecha, Panditaha Samadarshinaha, that Samadarshi, he is a Samadarshi. With regard to all the beings, he has got the same attitude, the same attitude means that sees everything as Brahma. What about with regard to the success and failure? Samabuddhihi. Therefore, he has got Samatvam, Yoga Uchyate, that is Samaha. Therefore, that person, Kritva api, despite performing karma, na nibadhyate, is not bound, is free from the bondage of karma. Iti. So, therefore, the word Idricha Labaha means he is contented, happy with whatever he gets. He doesn't go after things, whatever comes, he is contented. Therefore, the karma, what he does is, even the maintenance of the shariram, it is Ishwarartham. Given by Ishvara, you are the trustee, you have to maintain it. So, Ishwarartham karma. And whatever comes is Ishvara prasada. So, therefore, whatever he does, that is only an expression of his santush, his happiness. So, therefore, Jnani is always santushtaha. Because Brahma is Ananda Swarupa. Swarupa Brahma is Ananda. Ananto vai Anandaha. Therefore, Ananda Swarupatvat. Therefore, this Jnani is Santushtaha, ever Santushtaha, Sada Santushtaha. Therefore, this Jnani, he has got this Alam Buddhi, enough. He doesn't take anything more. Even Bhiksha also, he doesn't store for the next meal. Bhiksha also, he takes only for that meal, whatever for that is required for that breakfast or lunch or dinner, only that much he takes. Then he has got that Alam Buddhi, enough. Why don't you carry it for the next meal? No. He doesn't do. That Alam Buddhi, this Alam Buddhi is an expression of this Jnana, enough. Alam Buddhi is an expression of this fulfillment, Purnattam, completeness. Idricha Labha Santushtaha. Dvandvatitaha, we saw, he has got the Buddhi, that is that Buddhi which has division, and that is not touched by the pairs of opposites, pleasure, pain, profit, loss, success, failure, heat and cold, anything. So therefore, Dvandvatita is he enjoys the Buddhi like the Karma Yogi. That is why this Dvandvatitaha, that is a characteristic of a Jnani, which the Karma Yogi has to deliberately manifest in his action, not subject to the pressure for success or failure. Do it as Ishwarartham karma. That is what is sadhya for Jnani, it becomes a sadhana for a Karma Yogi. Karma Yogi wants to gain this buddhi, what this Jnani enjoys. Therefore, only he does karma. So you can see the connection. What is sadhya for Jnani? It is sadhana, as we saw in Sitaprajna Lakshanam. So, therefore, Buddhiman, Dukeshu, Anudvignamanaha, Sukeshu, Vigatasprigaha, already we saw where the second chapter. Sukeshu Anudvignamanaha, Sukeshu, Dukeshu Anudvignamanaha, Sukeshu Vigatasprigaha. So he is not disturbed in times of pleasure or dukkha, therefore is free. And the Jnani is free from this Vimatsaraha, that is also Vimatsaraha, free from the Vaira Buddhi. That is the sense of enmity, hostility. That is not there for this person. Vimatsara, free from jealousy, therefore free from competitiveness. Only when jealousy is there, competition will be there. He doesn't have that jealousy. Jealousy is there, enmity will be there, hostility. Who can be enemy to this jnani? And everything is himself, myself, he says. So therefore, there is no Vaira Buddhi. You can see the attitude of this person, the Buddhi of this jnani. The Buddhi which enjoys Santosha all the time, not touched by this Dvandva, and it is free from the sense of enmity towards any being, and the Buddhi enjoys the Samatvam with regard to success or failure. Therefore, Jnani is not subject to suppression or elation. Is Samasiddhava Siddhocha. Dukkeshu Anudviktamanaha. Sukeshu Vigatas Dukaha. So, therefore, these are the characteristics of the Jnani, which the Karma Yogi deliberately does, wanting to make it his characteristics. That becomes a sadhana. So therefore, this jnani kritva api, even though he does karma, na nibadyate, is not bound. Karma na lipyate, nare Ishavasya Upanishad says is not touched by the karma. Then the next shloka. That also talks about this jnani. Yajnaya charata karma
यज्ञायाचरतः कर्म
samagram praviliyate.
समग्रं प्रविलीयते.
प्रविलीयते.
Sorry, I think I should read the Gata
That one,
Sangasya Muktasya.
गतसङ्गस्य मुक्तस्य.
मुक्तस्य
That's why I was looking. Jnanavastita chetasaha
ज्ञानावस्थितचेतसः
yajnaya charata karma
यज्ञायाचरतः कर्म
samagram praviliyate.
समग्रं प्रविलीयते.
So jnani here it is referred to by the words Gata Sangaha, Muktaha, Jnanavastita, Jnanavastita, Chetasaha, Buddhihi, Chetas. All these words refer to the jnani. Why we talk about jnani? Because this chapter is Jnana Karma Sannyasa. So Gata Sangasya is Jnaninaha, Jnani for whom the Sangha is Gata, gone. Gatam or Gataha, Sangaha, Yasmat, Saha, Gata Sangaha, Bhagavad Samasa. Tasya, Gata Sangasya. So, from whom this Sangha has gone. Sangha for what? Sangha for karma as well as karma pala. When you have Sangha for karma, you will do karma, wanting to enjoy karma pala. Jnani is free, is muktaha, is free from the bondage of karma. Because by karma, naivatasya kritena artaha, na kritena kaschana, we saw. Third chapter. Kritena karmana kopi prayojanam nasti, kimapi prayojanam nasti. There is no prayojanam for this person by doing karma. What is the prayojanam? No prayojanam. He doesn't see any utility in doing karma. Therefore, he is free from karma. He is free from Veda Vigita karma. If he is the sannyasi, that sannyasa ritual itself sanctions freedom for this person. If he is not a sannyasi, if he is a grihastha or brahmachari or whatever may be, then whatever required karma he does, but without attachment, without the raga dvesha. So it is not to enjoy the karma pala. Karma pala, that asakti, the desire is not there. Therefore, gata sangaha, muktasya. Therefore, he is muktaha. Therefore, he is free. Karma indicates avidya, ajnana. Karma indicates avidya. And karmana, karma palam, the form of papa punya. And papa punya, again you take janma and marana. Janma marana, that is there's a cycle. So avidya is the cause. Where karma is, there avidya is. A person doing karma implies that the person is an ajnani, but not with regard to the jnani. We have to, jnani doesn't have kartrutva buddhi. Therefore, he has got only karma abhasa. Therefore, we cannot conclude seeing a jnani doing a karma that is an ajnani. This is with regard to the people, the who has the kartrutva buddhi, the mamatva buddhi, they do karma. Therefore, they are ajnanis only. So avidya is that this person is free from karma. Therefore, he is jnani. No avidya. Therefore, jnanam muktaha iti. Jnanavastita chetasaha. Jnana avastha. That avastha, jnana avasthayam. Jnanavastita jnane avastitam. Jnane avasitam, stitam, avastitam. What is chetas, is buddhi. Jnane avastitam, in the jnana, it is avastitam, it stays, it abides. What? Buddhi. Jnana avastitam, chetaha, buddhihi, yasya saha, jnana avastita chetasaha. Chetas is sakaranta shabda, napumsakalinga. Chetaha, chetasi, chetamsi, like manaha, manasi, manamsi. But here chetasaha is there. How is it possible? Chetasaha, jnana avastita, chetas, chetaha, jnana avastita, chet. I gave the vigraha for this Bhagavad Samasa. Jnana avasthitam, chetaha, yasya saha. The chetaha is like manaha, manasi, manamsi. Chetaha, chetasi, chetamsi. But here chetasaha it is chetasaha. Therefore, jnana avastita, chetasaha, shashti vibhakti. Pratama vibhakti will be jnana avastita cheta, like nachiketa, nachiketas shabda. But here all the words are shashti vibhakti. Gata sangasya, muktasya, jnana avastita chetasaha, tasya, jnaninaha, ityartaha. Therefore, for the jnani who abides in this jnanam, for the buddhi of the jnani, the buddhi of the one which abides in the jnanam. Therefore, it refers to the jnani. Chetas with buddhi. The one whose buddhi, the right one would be the one whose buddhi, chetas, abides in this jnanam. That person, jnana avastita cheta, tasya jnana avastita chetasaha, jnaninaha, shashti bhakti. So for the one who abides in this knowledge, what knowledge? Aham brahmasmi, sarvam idam brahma, aham akarta, abhokta, aham purnaha, aham ananda swarupaha, mama kartavyam karma nasti. That buddhi has got that buddhi, that jnanam, not that buddhi, is that jnanam. The jnanam is there in the buddhi only, where it would be. So that person, yajnaya charata karma, yajnaya charata karma, yajnaya acharataha, for the purpose of yajna, yajnaya acharataha karma, samagram praviliyate. Yajnaya acharataha, it performs action for yajna. What is yajna? Yajna means that is that karma that which is given the name yajna, which is intended for maintaining the harmony in the creation. Yajna meaning karma. Yajna by Vishnu, that yajna can mean Vishnu. That is different context we have to take. But here yajna means that karma which has to be performed for the harmony harmony in the creation. It is not required for him. It is for loka sangraha. That is the meaning. Yajna. Yajna means loka sangrahartam. Yajnaya loka sangrahartam. Yajnartam. This Panchamaha Yajna. Panchamaha Yajna is for the karma yogi, not for jnana, jnana yogi, not for the jnani. That jnani whose karma will be intended for the world, for the harmony of the world. Therefore, whatever he does, it does for the welfare of the beings of the world. Therefore, that includes Manushya Yajna, Bhuta Yajna, all Yajna. All is Yajnartham is for the maintenance of this, the Jagat, the harmony in the creation. And also to set an example for others to follow. That is the Yajna. Yajnaya Acharataha. Acharataha also Shashti Bhakti. Acharataha karma, which is performed by the one for the sake of the Yajna, and the one who has the Jnanam, who abides in that Jnanam, and the one who is free, Muktaha, for whom the Sangha has gone, for that person, Samagram Praviliyate. Samagram Praviliyate. Samagram, for such a person, this Acharata karma, Samagram Praviliyate means all the karma is swallowed by this Jnanam. All the karma is Samagram Praviliyate. Karma along with the karma pala, everything is swallowed. It means Jnanagni Dagda. Jnanagina, karma is burnt. Karma is burnt. So Jnanagni Dagda Karmanam, the word we saw which referring to the Jnani, that is explained here, in fact here. So Samagram Karma Praviliyate. Pravilapanam resolves all the karma by his Jnanam, Atma Jnanam. All the karmas are dissolved, destroyed, even though he does karma. Kritva api nanibhadyate, the previous shloka we saw how this is how it is. Karma kritva api is not bound. Who this jnani? How? Because all the karma is dissolved, destroyed by the nature of this person. And what is the nature? It is Atma Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa. Therefore, for the one who is Brahma, all the karmas are destroyed. He is not bound by karma. Therefore, not bound by karma, not bound by karma pala. Kartrutva buddhi is not there. So how can karma bind the person? When Kartrutva buddhi not there, all the karma gets destroyed. This Sanchita, Agami, as well as Prarabdha. Prarabdha not get destroyed, but Prarabdha is there. That is why his body survives. But is not bound by that. So therefore, we can say all the karmas are destroyed by Sanchita, Agami, as well as Prarabdha not destroyed, but is not bound by Prarabdha. Prarabdha is there, therefore his body is sustained. Is sustained for that, whatever the time limit is there, which Bhagavan has ordained for this body. That time he will remain in the body. So it is how you can ask how this jnanam destroys all the karma instantaneously. Jnanam destroys karma, all the karma. Sanchita karma agami. Sanchita is what has been stored for millions of years, millions of janma, whatever you have taken, all the karma are stored. It is there in your account. And whatever karma you have done before jnanam, that is also the karma pala, it to be fructified, either in this janma, next janma, all those karma, everything is stored. Now it is there in Sanchita. It is destroyed. All the karmas are destroyed in one shot. Jnanam. How? It is like our person, this Abdul Rahim, he has got 3 wives. He has got 3 wives. Now, when this person dies, this person dies, that moment all the 3 become widow. It is not the first wife will become widow first, second wife next, third wife next. And in one karma, that is death of this person, makes them widow at the same time, simultaneously. So like that, this karma is destroyed, instantaneously destroyed in the wake of jnana. Therefore, praviliyate means laya, that is dissolves. Viliya, so it is nullified. That is called destruction, nullification. Praviliyate. So, kasya tasya gatasangasya muktasya jnanavastita chetasaha yajnaya charataha tasya samagram karma praviliyate nashyati ityartaha. It gets destroyed completely, not leaving any shesha. Samagram, the word is to indicate no baki, no leftover will be there. Completely, it is destroyed. All these are about the jnani. All these are about the jnani. If you have jnanam, then this must be your characteristics, hey Arjuna. If you have this, then you don't have to do karma. If you don't have, then do karma. That is the idea. And further, next shloka, he says, where how the karaka upamardhanam, what is the perception of the jnani, how all the karakas are destroyed, upamardhanam bhavati, in the wake of this jnanam. That is said in the next shloka, which is chanted before the meal, before taking food. This is chanted, very famous shloka. Everyone must be knowing this shloka. Brahmarpanam brahmahavihi.
ब्रह्मार्पणं ब्रह्म हविः
Brahmagnau brahmanahutam. Brahmaiva tena gantavyah. Sorry, Brahmaiva tena gantavyam.
ब्रह्मैव तेन गन्तव्यम्
तेन गन्तव्यं
Brahma karma samadhina.
ब्रह्मकर्मसमाधिना
कर्म
Yes. An important shloka. We'll discuss today and as well as in the next class also. So, in our Vedika Sampat culture, Vedic culture, everything is looked upon as yajna. So, yajna, agni, these are very important. That yajna is in the form of this, which is performed in the yajna-shala, that is also an yajna. And manushya yajna, bhuta yajna, that what dhanam or what the charity work, that is also yajna. So, that also looked upon as yajna because there is a giving is involved. In the yajna kunda also there is giving, you offer. So, offering is therefore yajna. Since Veda prescribes the karma and agni karma, therefore, since agni karma was pradhana, therefore, through that, it is explained here that yajna, the ritual, involves yajamana, and what is offered, what are required for the rituals, and what is offered into the rituals, how you offered into the rituals, and to whom it is offered, all the karakas are required. You require yajamana, the karta. On behalf of the karta only, all the Vedikas, they perform karma, all the Chaturvedis. The Vedis, the priest, the representing each Veda, they sit and do the karma, the ritual. So they offer into the Agni, avis they offer. What is offered into the Agni is called avis. Into Agni. Agni is a Devata. Everything is offered. Agni is the only person available for carrying your ahuti to the respective devatas. So Agni is very important. Without Agni, there is no yajna, there is no ritual. So that is offered to the Agni. How it is offered? It is offered by the ladle, by the spoon, the long one, the wooden spoon, ladle. It is offered by whom? The Yajamana, Yajamana is the one who is doing Therefore, he offers into the Agni. And to whom it goes to the person to whom he is intended through the Agni. So, Karta is there, Karma is there, Karana is there, Sampradaya. Who is the Karta? The Yajamana. Karma is this abyss. Karana is the ladle. And Sampradana is to whom you offer. Through Agni, you are offering to the Devata, the respective Devata. And that it is taken from this Agni to that Devata. Apadana also is involved. And it is performed in that place, in that Yajna. Therefore, Adhikarana also is involved. Where the Yajna should be performed. In a place, in a Yajnashalayam, Adhikarana. So all the Karakas are involved. All the Shat Karakani. So that is indicated here. Then finally, all these Karakas they finally culminate in that which dismisses all the Karakas. That is called Karaka Upamardhanam. When Karta is there, then only all these are there. When Karta itself is nullified, then all these Karakas are also nullified. And that is what beautifully presented here in the form of this, the performance of this Yajna, the ritual, the Agni Karma. We will see, we will talk about this in the next class. Important shloka. Why it is chanted before meal? Because you are eating the annam. Annam is the karma, and you are the eater, and you offer that to you. So sampradana is you. This Vaishvanara Agni, what is there in the stomach? Wanting annam, asking for this annam, and you take it in your hand or a spoon, you offer it to where? To Agni, which is located in the stomach. So all the Karakas are there. While chanting, you have to remember that you are offering this annam to the Ishvara, who is in the form of the Agni in your stomach. Therefore, you have to remember Ishvara. That is the idea. This eating also should be looked upon as an yajna. And when jnanam is there, then you can nullify all the Karakas. Kartrutva buddhi also will not be there. When jnanam is there, who is the eater? I am not eating. The body is given food. I am not eating. I cannot eat. Atma cannot eat. Brahma, how can Brahma eat? If Brahma wants to eat, there must be something other than Brahma. Then it becomes a problem. Then that which is there away from Brahma, separate from Brahma, that limits the Brahma. The Brahma becomes Parichinna Brahma, limited. If it is limited, then it is not a Brahma. So, therefore, Brahma alone is a eater, he is the one, is a karta, he is a karma, he is a karana, he is a sampradana, he is apadana, he is adhikarana. Everything is. It means he is free from everything, all the karakas. That is what this shloka tells. We'll talk about this, more on this, the next shloka, next class, sorry. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stanvanti Divyaistavaihi Vedai Sangavadakramopanishadaihi Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavastita Tadgadena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Navedasura Suraganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी धन्यवाद गुरुजी
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಶರಣ್ಜಿ.